where Marines have earned their trust and dependability. Places such as Guadalcanal, where Marines worked with United States soldiers to win the first offensive victory during World War II. Iwo Jima, where uncommon valor was a common virtue and Marines rose the national flag on top of Mount Suribachi. Incheon, where Marines assaulted 3 beaches simultaneously and seized the entire island within 4 days. Grenada, where military members were part of Operation Urgent Fury to help stabilize a local government. Kuwait, where Marines were a part of Operation Desert Shield and Desert Storm and fought to liberate the city from Iraqi forces. Fallujah, where Marines surrounded the city within 24 hours to commence Operation Vigilant Resolve and take back the city from Al-Qaeda forces. Marjah, where Marines worked with Afghan, British, Canadian, Danish, and Estonian forces in order to remove Taliban forces from the last stronghold in the Helmand province. Even now, Marines are stationed worldwide to answer the call when they are needed. This parade deck is rich in history and tradition, and no Marine trained here ever forgets its sights and sounds. Ladies and gentlemen, the Commander of Troops, First Sergeant Mark S. Basham, and the regimental staff. As the national flag passes directly in front of you, please rise. Once it passes, you may be seated. First Grade Division Band, First Grade Division, Camp Pendleton, California. Series 1001, Lead Series Chief Drill Instructor Gunnery Sergeant Fong M. Sen, and Platoon 1001, Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Jasmine C. Green. Platoon 1002, Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Marcus A. Rojas. Platoon 1003, Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Tremone A. Stewart. Regimental Color Guard is led on the march by the Regimental Color Sergeant, Drill Instructor Sergeant Emmanuel J. Jus. Series 1005, follow Series Chief Drill Instructor Gunnery Sergeant Danny T. Reisman. And Platoon 1005, Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Devon M. Green. Platoon 1006, Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Francisco Martinez. Platoon 1007, Senior Drill Instructor Staff Sergeant Bill Stiles.
Some of the different bubbles.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you turn to page 21 of your graduation pamphlets, you will find the Marines Inn. The Marines Inn has a history dating back to 1859 and has a long-standing tradition for Marines to pay for the direction of the music and stand at attention when it is heard. It is now directed that all Marines present who have served honorably, and ladies and gentlemen, you're all encouraged to join. Sing the words to the first verse as the 1st Marine Division Band performs Anchors Away, followed by the Marines Inn. Will the guests please rise? Thank you. Please be seated. The Marine Corps' uniqueness and strength as an elite fighting force is directly attributable to the magnificent efforts of the drill instructors and company officers who train and supervise the recruits. The distinct qualities of spirit and discipline, the heart and soul of every Marine have been developed, nurtured, and ingrained in recruits through their observance and relationship with their drill instructors and officers. Recruit training is the very foundation of the Corps. Each year, recruit training provides thousands of America's finest young men and women with the basic knowledge and skills to function in a profession characterized by its own set of high values and tough standards. The most important thing we do in the Marine Corps is make Marines. The individual Marine is the Corps. That is what we do here. For the Marines graduating today, the long, arduous journey of the last 13 weeks is but a small step into the future of the Marine Corps. As they prepare to fill the ranks of our Corps, they do so with unquestionable support for the high ideals and standards of the United States of America and the United States Marine Corps. Although Company A prepares for the final dismissal from boot camp, their initial training is not over. Soon after graduation, they will report to the School of Infantry in Pendleton, California, where they will continue to be the Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to introduce to you the Marines responsible for ensuring the success of the difficult transition required to become a Marine. The company commander is Captain Tyler L. Haig. The company first sergeant is First Sergeant Mark A. Basham. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for the company staff of Alpha Company. The next portion of the ceremony will be the traditional function of retiring the guidons. The guidons have been carried by the platoons throughout the crew training and are being retired to symbolize the disbanding of platoons. All similar units in the Marine Corps carry such guidons, which identify the unit and are a source of pride to each individual member. Note that the honor of carrying these guidons is bestowed upon those Marines who displayed outstanding leadership qualities, motivation, and character, and were selected as the platoon honor graduates. The platoon honor graduates compete for the title of Series and Company Honor Graduate. They are considered the top Marines graduating today and have demonstrated the highest potential for future leadership and responsibility in the Marine Corps.
Forward! Out! Order! Got him!
The guidons will now be returned to the drill instructors. The honor graduates will now be presented a plaque by the battalion commander, Lieutenant Colonel Roger A. Hollenbeck, and the battalion Sergeant Major Rashad M. Browning. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until all honor graduates have been recognized.
Present! Up! Order! Up!
The honor graduate for platoon 1001 is Private First Class Ruby E. Benitez Rodriguez from Norwalk, California.
Benitez Rodriguez.
The honor graduate for platoon 1002 and the series honor graduate is Private First Class Herch Lopez from Dededo, Guam. The honor graduate for platoon 1003 is Private First Class Javier T. Vallejo from Lakewood, California. The honor graduate for platoon 1005 is Private First Class Tashawn E. Reese from Santan Valley, Arizona. The honor graduate for platoon 1006 and the company honor graduate is Lance Corporal Bobby M. Mobley from Sulphur, Oklahoma. Lance Corporal Mobley is also the recipient of the Chesty Puller Award for his outstanding meritorious performance while in recruit training. And the honor graduate for platoon 1007 is Private First Class Alexander I. Sadillo from Waller, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, the honor graduates of Alpha Company.
Company first sergeant. Dismiss the company. Aye, sir.
The company first sergeant will now give the command to the senior drill instructors to dismiss their platoons. Needless to say, this will be the most welcome command they have received throughout recruit training.
Senior guys, get there! Dismiss your platoon!
Get ready.